Hello and welcome to this yoga for anxiety. My name is Doris. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back to all those that have been here before. So for today's practice, we're going to be guided by my training in trauma-informed yoga, and we're going to be using a pillow to start with, so make sure you have that. And we're not going to be in too many poses that are really still, so especially when there is a more sense of acute anxiety, stillness can be quite triggering, quite intense. So we are going to move the body very gently, but just invite that soothing motion for the nervous system. And just make sure that you're cozy, you're comfortable, maybe have a blanket if you're cold, and perhaps as a safety net. And then we're going to meet on the mat whenever you're ready. Okay, so we're going to start right away with our little pillow, and I invite you, if that feels good, to hug that into the chest or into the belly. I just have to worry about my mic a little bit. If you feel cold, perhaps just wrap a blanket around you like a little cape. And then right here, we're going to start swaying side to side. So in general, whenever you feel like moving, or whenever you have a more intuitive sense of doing something, then even if I'm doing something completely opposite, I really invite you to go with it and allow the body to guide you. And if at any point it feels like it's too much, no worries, just stop the practice. You can come back to it if you feel like it. So hug that pillow into the body, into the chest, a little safety net, a little barrier for you here. You could also hug your elbows or hold your arms here, maybe closing the eyes and maybe just swaying a little bit. It can be a small sway, it could be a big sway, or perhaps stillness feels fine to you. Allowing the face to be soft. If it feels safe, you could close your eyes, or if you'd rather have awareness of your surroundings, you could keep your eyes open. Maybe the corners of your mouth are slightly moving upwards. Rooting down through the sit bones. Knowing that I'll be here throughout this practice guiding you. We're going to work a lot with the breath as our anchor today. Let's just stay here for a few more rounds of breath, breathing in and out. And then if you feel like you would like to sway some more, be my guest, or perhaps making your way back to center. You can drop the pillow to the side. If you have a blanket, feel free to keep it on top of you. And then from a cross-legged seat, no matter which leg is in front, we're just going to walk the arms forward, maybe coming onto your forearms if that's available, grounding down through the sit bones. And then we can just continue swaying here. Or maybe you want to be still. Or move, maybe moving the head and neck, that can be really nice. Relaxing the face and the jaw. And just another round of breath here, in and out. And then slowly walk it back to center. You can continue swaying. And then just switcheroo your legs. So other leg is now in front. Grounding down through the sit bones as you make your way into folds. Maybe a swaying fold, maybe it's a still fold. The choice is yours. Let's take a final breath in and out here. And then slowly walk it up to center. Uncross your legs, bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe just rubbing your feet a little bit while you're here, and then grabbing your toes, maybe interlacing the hands or your ankles, and just let's allow the knees to move up and down. Let that butterfly fly. Connect to your breath and allow it to just move in and out of your body. Coming back to center then, knees relax. Inhale, reaching that right arm behind you, twist. And exhale, coming back to center, right hand to the foot. Inhale, left arm reaches. And exhale, coming back. Inhale, reach. And exhale back. Let's just keep moving here, allowing the breath to guide us. Just a few more rounds, moving for and from the upper back. And then left arm reaches back for a last time. Coming back to center. Let's bring those knees together and make our way into a tabletop. So spread those fingers wide underneath the shoulders. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. And exhale, pushing the ground away from you, looking towards the feet. Keep on moving here from the spine and really noticing your connection to the ground. So with your hands, you spread fingers, knees and feet. And really connecting to that movement that is taking place in your spine and in the rest of the body. Two more breaths here, in and out. And then coming back to center, and let's just move the hips a little bit to the left, maybe gaze back to your right foot and through center to the other side. So just some gentle rocking side to side. Stay with your breath. And then coming back to center, moving just the pelvis here, circling it a little bit, or perhaps you want to just take it into your own way. And just any really feel-good movement here. And then maybe changing direction if you've been going in a specific way, specific circle. And then slowly coming back to center, walking the knees a little wider, the feet together. Inhale, lifting the left arm up towards the sky, twisting. And then exhale, threading your left arm down to the ground, bringing the left shoulder, left side of your face down. Maybe reaching the right arm up in front, and perhaps just sinking, moving the hips a little side to side, a little front and back. This is just an option if complete stillness just doesn't feel good to you. You're more than welcome to be completely still on the outside. But sometimes when we have all that bubbling up inside, it can be quite hard to stay quiet and still on the outside. Gently bring the right hand back to your face. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, bring it back down to the ground. Let's just recenter ourselves here. And then inhale, right arm reaches. And exhale, threads to the ground. Bring it all down, maybe extend the left arm, maybe just sway side to side. The aim of our practice is really just to find our way back to the body, soothe the nervous system. We don't really have a physical goal in that sense, so it's really all about feeling good in your body. Let's step the left hand back, inhale to reach, and exhale. Step the right hand down, knees underneath your hips, walk the legs a little back, allow that tailbone to tug and drop towards the front of the mat like you would in a cow. And then let's just walk the hands a little further away. Maybe the forehead comes down, maybe the forearms come down. If your forehead is down, you could just rock a little side to side, roll over your forehead here. For your puppy. Taking another breath in and out. And then starting to unravel from the ground, walk the hands just underneath your shoulders. And then tugging your toes under, taking a breath in. Exhale, bring it into your down dog here. Maybe walk your dog. Can feel really nice for the backs of the legs. Maybe shaking the head yes and no. Let's just walk the hands back to the feet. So we're just dangling here at the back of the mat. Maybe you want to hold your elbow and move side to side. Making sure the head and neck are loose. Releasing the jaw. And you're just moving your face. And then hands back to the ground. Let's just walk back out into a down dog. Walk the legs if that felt good. And then find a moment of stillness. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the right knee, hug it into the chest, shift your weight forward, step that right foot in front, left hand underneath the shoulder if you'd like, dropping the left knee, keeping it lifted. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, turn back down, just touch the floor with your right hand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down, just one more like so. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand to the ground. Keep the left, lift the left knee. If it's not lifted, step back into your double D. Down, down. And then let's switcheroo. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it to the front of the mat. Keep the right knee lifted or drop it, your choice. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, lift. And twist. Exhale, down. Lift, inhale. And down. One last time. And down. Right knee lifts. Let's just step it back into a down dog. Maybe you want to pedal it out here. Just walk your dog. Once again, shaking the head yes and no. And then bringing the knees down a bit further apart, feet together. Let's find a child's pose. Maybe forehead comes down to the ground, or maybe you build a little tower with your hands so that you can rock your face side to side, massaging your forehead. And then coming to center, hands into the ground so you can roll yourself all the way up to seated. Scoot those legs over one side. Center your way to the middle of the mat, so you can gently roll all the way down with the knees hugging in, and let's just rock side to side here. Chin to chest, neck nice and long. Not only are you giving yourself a hug, you're also inviting some gentle swaying movement here and massaging the back. 3 in 1. We love it. Great, then allow the feet to come to the ground, hip width distance, knees together. Perhaps you'd like to open your arms wide or maybe keep them close to your body. And just gently windshield wiper your legs from one side to the other. Perhaps it feels good to stay on one side for a bit, or maybe you want to keep it in this one fluent motion. Continue breathing in and out. Feel the ground beneath you. And then slowly make your way back to center. Step the feet a bit closer in and then hug the right knee into the chest and just move it side to side, gently getting into the hip. Releasing some tension that might be in the lower back. It can be big movement, it can be just a very gentle side to side swaying. And then coming back, releasing the foot, hugging the other leg in and moving left to right. Chin to chest. Perhaps you feel safe to close your eyes, or maybe you'd like to keep them open and yet allow the gaze to be soft, your choice. Back to center to gradually release the foot. Maybe you want to extend the legs out, perhaps grab that pillow, bring it behind the head, maybe a blanket over you. We're going to go, instead of a silent final relaxation, I'll guide you through a pranayama practice. And if you find that lying still is not working, you could continue, for example, swaying the legs if you'd like. So just see what works for you here. If you want, you can place the hands on your body, kind of lower than the belly button, or just bring the awareness into this part of the body. And just focus on your breath. Breathing in and out, sending the breath all the way down into the belly. Allowing the body to sink into the ground, to become slightly heavier, and maybe relaxing just a tiny bit more. Let's just take a few more rounds of breath in and out. And then slowly awareness, our hands move further up and a bit further apart, just towards the bottom of the rib cage, underneath your chest. And let's send the breath here to lower lungs and upper belly. Just focusing on that wave-like motion of the breath. Have to do nothing else but breathe and connect to your breath. Just 2 more rounds of breath here. And slowly moving the hands or awareness further up towards the collarbones, the top of the chest, just underneath your neck. And let's breathe into the upper lungs here. Releasing the jaw and the face and the shoulders to invite more ease and relaxation into the body. If you ever feel unsafe with your eyes closed, you could always open them, just looking around the room, what you can see, to center yourself again. Let's just take 2 or 3 more rounds of breath here. And then maybe releasing the hands, the arms, or perhaps placing them on the body if you prefer. To just take 3, 4 rounds of breath in and out, into anywhere it feels comfortable into the body. And then slowly moving hands and feet, maybe running your thumb just along the back of the other fingers, moving your toes, maybe hugging the knees into the chest to give yourself a final hug on your back and perhaps rock it side to side. And then dropping to your favorite side here, and staying curled up like a little ball. And then pushing yourself up with your top hand and finding a final seat. Maybe you'd like to grab a blanket and just throw it over you. You could hug that pillow again, or just place it in front of you. We're going to go into another pranayama here, Brahmari, bee's breath. It can be really soothing. However, if that doesn't feel right, you can just hug your pillow, sway. You could sway either way or just connect to your breath. So just placing your hands either just across your face and the thumb towards your ear, or closing your ears just about. And then what we're going to do is we inhale through the nose and then hum and allow that vibration to resonate in the body. So when you're ready, closing your ears. Eventually releasing your hands, maybe hugging your pillow in or holding your arms, your shoulders in a little gentle squeeze. Maybe you want to just stroke yourself, noticing how it feels to sit with yourself here. Maybe the corners of your mouth move somewhat up, knowing that you will get through this, that you have the tool set, your breath, a gentle touch, whatever you need. Maybe taking a final breath in here and out to maybe bow the chin to chest as a humble gesture of gratitude. Thank you so much for taking this time with me. I hope that your anxiety feels a bit more manageable. Maybe it even feels like there is some level of improvement. Maybe it's gone completely. It's really hard to know where you're going to go during a journey, a practice. So I prefer to just keep an open mind, to not be let down by any expectations. You had some tools that you can use in your daily life. You have the pillow that you can hug. You have that swaying. You have gentle touch, stroking, whatever it is. These are great tools to help you regulate your nervous system, which is connected to feeling anxious or anxiety in general. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a like, maybe a comment how this was for you, to get some feedback for me. And don't forget to subscribe. All my practices are trauma informed, not to that extent, but I always have that element because that's just what I'm trained in, and that's just something I like to share with the world. If you'd like to dive a little deeper into the topic, you could check out my online yoga studio, 7 days for free, no strings attached. Link is down in the description box. Have a great rest of your day. Come back to this whenever you need to, and see you hopefully very soon. Take care and bye-bye.